All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Great Pretender, Season 1, Episode 3, $10 million.
$10 million.
Yes. So yeah, he won the bet. He won the bet good.
Yeah, he won the bet really well. Now, Laurent, if that is your real name.
Indeed.
You're going to have to give him a foot massage now.
Yep. And, I mean, hey, you know, if it helps sell the bit, you know, that's already been sold to the mafia dude, that, yeah, this guy's just all that. He came up with this crazy drug himself. Sure. Yeah, you got an extra $5 million.
Yep, our actual Japanese con man. Here we go.
Yep.
With this trio potentially all actually working together, though, they're going to go on some high jinks.
Yes.
But right now, they're all kind of not fully in, you know, trusting each other, liking each other. So seeing maybe some enemies to friends kind of situations, enemies to lovers kind of situations.
Oh, yeah. I would be surprised if that didn't happen at some point.
At some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, let's go hustle this corrupt Hollywood producer. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Damn.
He didn't get anything animal style.
I know. Oh, shit. These are like the FBI like watching them. He's nobody. That's...
Yeah.
Pickles! Hey, you were rude, so therefore you get pickles. What actually happened? So he leaves. Does he like think about leaving and then he changes his mind?
Yeah.
That voice actor. Oh my god.
Oh, he's watching the guy's movies.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
So he knew that they'd have someone at the airport waiting for him.
So now he can, like,
Yeah.
pretend. Yeah. Diaries of the Caribbean. Oh my god. It's art! He played the Nakamurut.
Yeah. Now, this guy's probably used to flattery, though, so... Oh, wow. Oh.
Perfect.
All right.
So he had to double down with it, but
Yeah.
he did really well. Everything yeah, and more.
Oh, really?
He genuinely does believe that.
Yeah. Okay. I am the boss, after all.
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of course they'd check the actual place
Yep.
that you said you're from.
Oh. He hugged him!
Yeah.
Wow!
I love it.
Yep. Yep. I love it. Look at these little shits.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Yep.
Dip.
And then the doctor comes back from his lunch break.
My desk is 2 inches off. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Anderson.
Alexander Anderson.
All right, what kind of escort do they have? Now the escort comes out. Right,
And
right.
they go a different direction.
Well, here we go.
Oh, shit.
Are you kidding me?
No way.
Shit.
Well, okay.
Whoa.
Wow, I love it.
Yes.
Holy shit.
This guy's not one to mess with.
Nope.
He's got his teeth in everything.
It is delicious.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Uh-oh, he's telling a story. Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
You need
You
to
stay here. Oh, shit. So now you need to make a miracle drug for him.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes total sense. At the very least, for the first few batches, so that they can really learn how to do it.
Right. Uh-oh. They've been found out.
I'm with internal affairs.
Oh,
Oh,
this
shit.
is the FBI.
All right. Oh, you being that obvious about it?
The choice is yours. And he believes him.
Yeah,
He believes
he
in
believes
him
him.
genuinely.
But I don't think you'll. This place isn't nearly up to par. Yes, I'm a chemist. Right, because that's if you're giving that kind of lie, anyways, you'd have to do that.
I love how
Regardless.
believing he is in it, though.
Yeah.
He's actually going to do it.
Oh, they're not even at. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, this is so.
All right.
This is
Now
so
we got the
chaotic
plot for the
now.
whole show.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
damn it, you keep doing this, he's gonna start adding up the little pieces, you know? Keep your hands away from my stuff. That sounds like such a basic roommate thing to say.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Royally.
All right.
Here
I
we
love
go.
the development.
Yeah.
Kasano just seems so smart while still being so bought into the con, you know?
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
We've got this delving even deeper. We need to cook, you know?
Yep.
But the problem is you can't cook.
Right.
And this guy is fully bought in because of what Edamura did over that night. He watched the movies. He understood the man and his psychology, his nature, so he can get his confidence in him.
Yep.
And the thing is, he can stretch that confidence quite a bit by all the nervousness being associated with him being
not from this world.
Not from this world, but also like not comfortable selling this in general. This is just a crazy first time thing for him. This is his
exactly.
transition from a life of being a, law-abiding citizen to a life of crime. Like that's all something that could be bought in under that. But the thing is that eventually you have to produce results.
Exactly. And that's oh man, I love the development of this episode as far as how it affects the tension of the story overall.
Right.
Because having like a nega Breaking Bad where it's like, hey, yeah, Gus is now, got you in his place, but you don't actually have any meth, right? Like
anything.
You don't have anything, and you need to make it. You need to make it or fake it or whatever, or
you need to fake it until you make it.
Right, like this could turn into just a straight up heist where it's okay, now that we're in this situation, we need to buy time so that we can actually just steal the money because we're never going to get it from an actual deal.
Nope.
And we just have to basically do our confidence man thing where we keep him, comfortable and not suspicious or anything so that way we can like make the opportunity to get it somehow.
Right. I think the only way that they can pull this off really is if Abby doesn't jump ship at this point and decides to play her angle in some way, because Edamura's going to be watched too much. Laurent is also apparently very well known by the FBI, and they've got people looking for him. And while Edamura is very much they've got some international fraud ring, because we now know that he's a criminal, that Japan's got a whole thing with him. But if they don't pull something off where they can at the very least maybe make the same stuff and have some fake scientists come and test the stuff and be like, yep, that's some pretty high-powered, bullshit.
Yep.
They're done.
Yeah.
They're done.
And one of the things that I'm curious about here is that as this goes into more of a long-form con, given that, like, there wasn't actually a lot of setup before the con began, if that makes sense. Like, they got him, from Japan and everything, but, like, as far as with this guy, they seeded the idea of, this miracle drug and all that stuff.
Right.
But, like, just the fact that, say, Abby is the one that tried it at the place, and that seemed very much like an arbitrary thing of like, oh, yeah, one of the people that's here, I'll have Abby try it. But then it's like, oh, wait, no, she is actually somebody that has, from how they're interacting now, clearly a relationship with Laurent that seems to go before it.
Hold on, no. Remember, Laurent suggested that Edamura liked her, so to keep her around him, basically.
Okay, yeah,
so
nice.
that's why Kasano was like, shut up, Abby, like
yeah, no, I like it, yeah.
Basically saying that Laurent has played this off so that Abby can be around for everything, and because Kasano won't get suspicious of that.
Right, and because she's tried it, that's also a reason of why she'll believe in it more than
she wants
your
more
layman
of the drug.
person. Because exactly. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then also the aspect where she's playing this character that is like, oh, wow, oh, yeah. And that's the complete opposite of her personality.
Right.
To fill in the idea that Kasano won't suspect her, but will be fine with her being around for all this stuff.
Cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that that insight into it. Yeah. So now, good luck. I like that it's something that's so specific and limited to no, you're actually just staying at Salazar's house. like
Yep.
like in his bedroom, right? Like he's sleeping on the couch, and so now we have even though we're not to the point where we're going to be doing like a true con yet, or like or the payoff for the con, or any kind of heist or anything like that, we now have some very specific things that our boy Edamura has to deal with, in that you have two specific people near you, right? You have Kasano because you have to keep the ruse going, and then you have Salazar because anything that you do now, you have to make sure he's not privy to it, right? Like I could see the con on him actually being in some ways more important than the con on Kasano.
Yes,
because
I have a theory about that.
Right, because now it's no, you have to start working him, because otherwise there's no way.
So here's the way you do it. You get Salazar to buy into the idea to rise up against Kasano.
Yep.
And then you basically stick him in to either the deal or to try and take back his empire. Because you can limit, like, you can tell them, like, basically, hey, the drug I used isn't something special. It's basically just meth. Like, it's something that you all are pretty familiar with, but it's something that we're trying to get that big deal from Kasano with.
Yeah.
But if you want, you can basically get that thing. Otherwise, there's no way that they can have meetings at the house where they can plan and do logistics without Salazar knowing. So they either have to cut him in, blackmail him, or do something along the lines that would just stoke up his ambition so that he comes up with the idea himself, of what they should do.
Right. Or maybe, and even this seems like it would be a bit difficult to do if Salazar doesn't see himself as truly right now as being I'm keeping them here and making sure that they're on the up and up because Kasano believes it and all that. Maybe there could be a situation where he's also at the house to like help them out with anything, but like they still have like a private conversation in another room. Maybe. But like
maybe, I doubt
even
that.
then I would imagine that in a situation like this, like even though Sakura magic is a new thing, Kasano having Salazar put people up at his place, that very much seems like the kind of thing where if I was Kasano, I would have this be a semi-regular thing. I would have it.
I think this is actually a super rare thing.
Okay, well, so where I was thinking is that if you ever have a situation like this where he has to, like, protect somebody in a place that they'll feel comfortable and all that stuff, but also maybe check to see if they're on the up and up. It's home turf. You could absolutely have the place be like bugged or whatever, or something, so that way if they, they think they're alone or whatever, and you just, you just check. Yeah, you have a couple peons watching them.
I think that's totally possible, but for almost similar reasons, I don't think this is a common thing because of the way Salazar is like, oh, I'm going to sleep on the couch. Like
sure.
This is basically the kind of thing.
He doesn't have a guest room set up.
No, he doesn't have a spot set up. And I think in that respect, that's almost that's the kind of thing where they would then specifically have that room be the bugged room. But I think there is no suspicion here. That's why Salazar had to say, "Don't touch my stuff," because literally his stuff is so touchable that it's like,
that's a good point.
He could probably just steal anything of Salazar's, and Salazar would be like, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy.
It immediately went to basically roommate shit. Of like, come on, man, I'm putting you up at my place, and yes, you're very important at the same time.
Yeah, make sure you put the toilet seat down, you dirty.
Right, exactly. If you end up drinking all my booze, that's, I have that special bottle that I've been saving.
I'll blow off your pinky toes.
Right, exactly. You don't need that to make the drug. Right. Yeah. So
don't use all the hot water.
Right.
It's
that's
too
so
real.
Specific. It's such a thing of like if this dude is really, landing a $10 million deal with your boss.
Yeah.
This dude could absolutely use all the hot water and just be like, what are you
talking about, Jacob? They're in LA. There's no water.
The reason he said that would have been really funny if it wasn't the don't use all the hot water, it's hey, just remember, conserve water.
I personally have in a lot of ways in which people have like their favorite tags in like, slash fiction or what have you.
Sure.
My favorite thing with villain tags specifically is the villain who isn't above, having to like deal with the minutia of mundane reality. Basically, where they might be like a hardcore, hard-boiled criminal gangster with guns and the scars and everything.
But when they're off the clock, they're like,
but my baby daughter needs to get to her dance lessons, and if she doesn't get to her dance lessons, then my ex-wife is gonna call me, and I have to sit there and not punch the wall as I hear her bullshit. And it's like, okay, calm down. I'm sorry. And he's like, and he takes his stress pills, and it's like, okay, yeah, like.
or the other one that just sort of stands out to me here. I am very wealthy. I was an drug, ringleader and all that stuff. And now I'm, granted, not at the top, but I'm second in command. I still live at a fairly regular house in LA. But damn it, that's because this is LA and it's fucking expensive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, regular house in LA.
Yeah.
You have a house
right.
in LA?
Yeah.
You're a millionaire.
Right. So it's the thing of the, this might not seem like much from the outside, right? But it's 27 people died to pay for this house, right?
Right.
And so it's yes, you will absolutely
it takes 3 software engineers' salaries to
right. He's not put up at some
place.
penthouse or villa or whatever. He's on Hollywood Boulevard or something in like a place that some
a 2-bedroom.
Yeah. Right. Maybe he sometimes, now of course he wouldn't because of his job, but most people would use that as like an Airbnb situation to try and help pay for it. One of those situations. And he's just there. Yeah. Yep. Don't use all the hot water. I love it.
Yeah.
But
all that to say, that's why this is, I don't think, a very common thing for them.
Sure.
But yes, he got Casino in. He did very well. I love this little thing of the FBI agent coming in, and she's like, "No, I smell incompetence, and shitty police detective,
corruption.
And maybe corruption." And I just love the idea that they're like, "Yes, we are bought and paid for cops, but we're not gonna." We're not going to try and shoot and kill an FBI agent and hide their body somewhere.
Right.
We're going to flip her off behind her back.
Yeah.
Which just, the level of petty is so funny.
And
it feels like such asshole cop behavior. It's so
and yet
good.
There is still the possibility that maybe Anderson was the only one that was paid off, and these guys are actually all fairly legit. And
right. No, I think that's right. I think
it's just, oh, fuck you,
I think they're just maybe at the very least, liking how easy of a gig this is, where it's we have to just keep an eye on him, fill out our reports, do our do thing, maybe have a car chase every once in a while where, oh shit, I banged up my head.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I don't want to be the one driving next time,
Right.
And while they might not know, they might not be dumb either, where they think like, yeah, we really haven't made much progress,
But I mean, hey, we haven't gotten into any shootouts, so that's good.
Right, we're not dead,
Right,
we're still doing this, and they are LAPD, so they're getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the other things that I was kind of curious about, if you had any insights onto it. The idea of the car chase. Yeah. I was like, well, hang on. They were following him secretly, which is probably to then snoop on the deal and see it, and that way they have solid evidence and things like that. Once they chase him, it's the thing of we think that you have sussy stuff in your car that we can get, basically, or it's okay, we don't need secrecy at this point. If you're going like that, if we catch up to you, we're good.
Okay.
But
so what's the question?
I guess if they know that that's him, couldn't they still get him for I don't know, something else? Maybe if they don't catch him in the moment, then it doesn't matter because he can hide whatever he has.
No. It's entirely a thing of where they're like, we're going to throw our weight around as the LAPD, and if we catch up to him, we're gonna pull him over and be like, hey. So what you doing here?
Sure. Okay.
And because they have this will they, won't they relationship, Anderson gets to hold over him I could switch on you at any point. So you have to keep me happy.
Sure.
So I'm going to do this every once in a while to remind you of the situation that we're in. Obviously, we're not going to go all out.
Right.
But wait, Casino's like, hey, you were starting to feel like you were going all out there.
Right, because theoretically, up until when it's just people chasing, that'd be what, a traffic violation or something. But then if they were to say reveal up front that it's cops, right, and they have the plate and they know that it's his car, At that point, could they get something on the more like, like paper official record stuff or whatever? But yeah, since it's Anderson, no, it's just that little scare.
Yeah, well, duh. Why else would he be content to chase him for years with no results? Yeah,
Right.
And
Yep.
there it is. He needs something to show that, like, he was up to something, and we had a car chase, but he
got away.
he got away. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So, all that stuff to say, then having the FBI agent come in when I thought these were originally FBI
Same.
is just fun because now we can accelerate things from the what happens when they're done conning Casino, but they're still getting chased by the law.
Sure, because
and they're in a completely different area of the world, even. You know?
Because she's not actually after Casino, and that is what I find fascinating.
Well, I mean, she is after both here.
Well, yeah.
She's an overachiever. You know?
Right, but her primary objective is Laurent,
right,
which is
really cool because
so Laurent has been up to some shit. Like
right, and I think that's probably because he's more of an international thief and stuff in that regard. So it's we've got other nations, in talks with us about getting rid of this guy. So while we have our own problems with this, Hollywood drug lord, he doesn't make things shift in the international level that much. Maybe with maybe Mexico,
Right,
not,
so
not,
it's the...
Not with, Spain, fucking Dubai and,
Oh, yeah, they could even get into
nations and
potentially the whole idea of, like, Casino sort of having a place in L.A., and how it's like, it's... if he gives a bunch of drugs to like wealthy actors or whatever for them to, do whatever with, who cares? Like that's not the big concern for us,
Right. It's going to be the whole thing where like, yeah, he's running his whole business thing through his shitty movies, but he's still paying the tax man. He's just not paying us as much as it would be if somebody else was there. That's the really dark thing about the whole.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Justice system and
we
drugs
tamed him.
And all
we made
that.
him official. And since it's in the heart of L.A. or something like that, since the LAPD you're doing your thing, even if he's bought and paid for several of you.
I mean,
he's maybe
who got Capone? Who got Capone?
Yeah.
What was the reason why?
IRS. Yeah.
Not because he was doing all this crime stuff. No, he tried to get one over on the tax man, and you don't do that.
You don't do that.
They send the other, gangsters after you.
Right, exactly. Like, yeah.
It's just fun to see someone who's probably the most lawful good, potentially, character we've seen thus far finally be introduced.
Oh, yeah.
Because Anderson was potentially going to be that, but because of how much of an asshole he was up front, I was like, oh, he's lawful neutral,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
then this girl comes in and she's like, no, I am the stickler. I do the rules. I get shit done. Yep. I maybe manipulate some people with a little bit of blackmail there. So,
and the hey, I'll overlook your corruption and like, if you keep helping me with this, right? Like,
right. So maybe not as lawful as I was saying, but the idea of like, no, I am not going to be bought by anybody.
Right.
Kind of
exactly.
Lawful.
Yeah. It's the I have my thing that I'm doing, and that's not going to be stopped by anybody.
Right. I can't be stopped until a bullet is in me, kind of thing. Yeah. I love that energy.
On the Anderson angle, I loved the detail of the getting the burgers and being like the no pickles, and fuck, it has pickles. It's just he got the wrong burger. And the other guy's like, you want mine?
And bro, a double-double is a double-double. Like, you're getting a great cheap burger for like dollar to value. Like, you're getting pretty high up there.
Yep.
And then also, what the fuck is this no animal style nonsense? You're not a real American.
Yeah, like that was the true, like sign that this was not actually like, this was made out of the country.
This is an anime. This is made by someone who
because that would have been the true way to get like every like Californian to just be like, yeah.
Well, yes, to go like but otherwise all the true Californians go,
huh?
What? Excuse me?
This person ain't like that's actually the thing that made them seem like FBI, not LAPD.
Right.
Because it's they're not.
I don't want to
actually
get messy onion sauce on my suit.
Well, sure, or they're not local. They're here for this
they're
job,
not local,
right? Like but oh no, it's actually just LAPD. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Are you mad?
Yeah. Always do animal style.
Always, at least for one of the burgers.
Right, or at least some fries or something, But
yeah, but Great episode. And now let's see them get out of this impossible situation. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play on Twitch. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.